Toby Hanna, all those areas. Please make sure you tap in tonight. Yours truly, DJ Strategy. It is Thursday night in the Poconos, and of course, you know Thursday is the new Fridays in the Poconos. It's where you get your weekend started here at Gynesis Radio in the comfortable Gynesis Radio studios. Here, of course, with the principal himself, TP, aka TP Squared, is in the building tonight, and my co-host for the evening. I was given the privilege of meeting this gentleman a couple of weeks ago through another one of our friends to the show, one of our family members to the show, Chef Shayna from Mad Apples, tapped in. And TP, you know how you are about your Coca-Cola, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're serious about your Coca-Cola. So I figured I would try to change the trajectory of your life and bring you something a little bit different, a little bit of natural.
What you got?
Sweet honey lemonade from our developer and brand manager and owner of Sweet Honey Lemonade.
Sweet Honey Lemonade. Okay.
Yes, sir. DJ is here tonight, so we're going to clap it up for him, my co-host in the building tonight.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I was TP. I was yesterday years old when I met this gentleman through Chef Shayna, and I'm kind of like, I don't really like tea. I've been a tea head ever since North Carolina, living in North Carolina. You know, you had Shoney's and you had Popeyes and Bojangles. You had that sweet tea that give you diabetes.
And listen, and don't forget Quincy's, man.
Yeah, Quincy's. Yeah,
what is Quincy's?
Yeah,
what?
Quincy's. Yes. This going back. This going back. This North Carolina day. This A&T day.
That's right.
Day. So Quincy's was like almost like what would you call like a steakhouse?
Okay.
It's kind of remind you of like a Roy Rogers, not a Roy Rogers. Kind of remind you of like
kind of like a Perkins type
like
of place.
Like a Perkins, right?
Something like that.
Right. But you get a nice steak, a nice cheeseburger, some good onion rings. Steak was always the best at Quincy's though.
Okay.
And they had like a little shrimp special, kind of like
the buffet was crazy.
Yes. It kind of remind you of like a Golden Corral.
Okay.
If you put it in that type of pretense.
Okay.
So, but they always had the sweet tea that give you diabetes. You know, you drink that tea, you get a swollen leg or something.
Straight sugar.
So as I got older, I switched over to Simply Lemonade because I always used to see Bill Cosby open up these containers on the Cosby Show.
Okay.
You know, he would open up those apple juices. You hear the pop on the apple juice. I always wondered what he was drinking. I found out what those were. So I didn't want to drink that anymore. I stopped drinking apple juice. So I switched to Simply Lemonade. That's like my drink of choice.
Okay.
And it goes with everything. It goes with vodka. It goes with just regular drinks. But when I ran into this, a whole nother animal, I said, you know what? This is something that not only are we going to need for unity in the community August the 17th, but also something that I'm going to need. Because I'm tired of buying Simply. The price goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. They put more sugar in it. Why not get
It's not simple no more.
Yeah, it's not simple. So why not get introduced, like I have, into DJ? So here it is. We have a great company, a local company in East Stroudsburg area, because that's what I like to do. Sometimes I like to bring companies and businesses to the platform so that people can know, because people in the Poconos, they always say it's nothing to do in the Poconos, it's nothing, it's this, that, and the third. So it's changing. So we actually showing you the change. We're showing you entrepreneurs in the area, business owners in the area that sponsor the show, and now we have brought a brand new sponsor, a brand new person to the table, and we got Sweet Honey Lemonade. The concept. Did you come up with it yourself, or is this grandma's recipe? Where did the whole idea come?
I spent like 24 plus years in the restaurant industry, owning, managing, operating, and
so you're F&B like me.
Yeah.
All right, that's right. Clink it. That's right. Clink it.
So we I just got tired of it. I developed my first callus, and I had to go to the foot doctor. I'm like, okay, I'm tired of sitting on my feet.
Right.
So I just I found another job. And then 5 years in, they laid me off. And I was always big on hosting my own events and different things like that, having little get-togethers at the house or whatever. So this is what I made in place of Kool-Aid when I had my bros and my friends over.
Nice.
So one day they were leaving, and they were, taking to-go plates and stuff like that. And it was like, yo, you can't take no lemonade? I was like, no, I ain't got nothing to put in it. We'll get out of you're not taking my glasses. And so one of my friends said, yeah, knowing him, it'll be in the stores by the time we come back for the next event.
That's dope.
And that's exactly what happened. I went to my local corner store after I got some bottles and started bottling it. And I always had access to, commercial kitchens and stuff like that from my industry. So it was real easy to, put it together. And I just started, bottling it. So when I got laid off, it was on the back shelf, it wasn't really doing nothing.
Right.
And I got laid off. I said, I gotta, I gotta
do
something. And so the idea came, push this company that you started just for no reason.
Nice.
And so I started going to stores and going to restaurants, and they started picking it up like that. As soon as they would taste it, it was like, oh, we gotta have that.
Nice.
How can you get 3 cases, And one thing led to another. Then I, moved out to the Poconos, got another kitchen out here, and started, really focusing on it. And that's when I realized if you don't focus on yourself and your own business and bigging yourself up, you'll just work, for someone else.
For somebody else for the rest of your life.
And so that's really what happened. So, I just started pushing it, and one thing led to another. Radio ad, this, the third, events, sponsorship, sponsoring, and met you, and just keep progressing.
Because we also now we're doing the comedy spot over here next to Fabo behind Alaska Pete's.
Okay.
Got to shout out my sister Latasha for that, and brother T over there. Big shout out to that. We're doing the backyard boogie, and you wind up over there as well. So being in that small circle just with Chef Shayna, Latasha, and T, now coming to the full circle now, and now I think we are going to try to get you into Fabu as well.
Okay.
We're talking about that because we had the grand opening for Fabu coming up the end of August. So I'm going to definitely bring that to their attention because they're looking for some new product, local product. But what is the price? What is the price points on each container? How much do you normally pay for each container, each individual container?
So the 16-ounce containers run about $4 to $6, depending on where you get them at. Some restaurants I've seen them as high as $8 because it's all natural.
Right.
It's no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, sweeteners. Not even preservatives.
Right.
It's all natural. Very holistic, and you can't beat the properties of honey.
Right.
Honey and lemon together.
Yeah.
That's an
automatic
system.
That's an automatic. What do you call that? What the doctor said he call that? That's an automatic. That's cleaning your system automatically. It's automatically cleansed.
It's a detox.
Yep, it's a detox, and it also
fortifies.
Gets rid of inflammatories. Like if you got asthma and you got stuff like that, honey is always the best remedy.
Allergies.
Not to say, because when I get sick in the house, when I get sick, my wife will tell you, she'll tell you right up, he's going to start cutting up lemons. He's going to have a big jar of honey. He's going to get garlic. I'm going to get some turmeric. I'm going to get some ginger. And I make my, and then I make my soup. I make the chicken noodle soup. That's amazing. Sick. But the honey, the lemon, all of those things, all of those qualities right there. A lot of the drinks now that you're seeing, FDA approves anything now.
Anything.
Basically. So now, it'll say that it's 100% juice, 100% this, 100% that. And then you go and you look on the back of the container and it's fortified with all of these things. Now, back in the old days, coming up in my neighborhood in Astoria, like we used to, because it was all 5%ers back then, and everybody would read the labels of everything. Like you had to read the contents on a bag of potato chips to make sure that you wasn't eating pork. I mean, it was intense. But even then, it kind of alarmed you to the fact that you need to look at what you're taking into your body. So we're looking at lemons, we're looking at honey, we're looking at so Gathers and Grimble is the name of the beverage company, actually. So that's what people would look up when they Google the actual company, right? So Gathers and Grimble.
Beverage company.
Yep, beverage company. So you're located here in East Stroudsburg, or you're located in the area?
In East Stroudsburg.
Okay, nice. That's dope.
Locally prepared,
Right. And when you decided to come up with the business and you decided to now put it in bottles, was it like, because friends and family usually they don't support you? How was the support system coming straight out the gate? Was it friends and family or was it strangers?
I never looked for friends and family to support me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I learned early, if you want to be let down, look for someone to do something.
That's good.
Know. And so, with that being said, I just really hit the ground with doing it all myself. Like literally, like to this day, to this moment, I still maintain all my own distribution.
Nice.
And we're in almost 150 stores and restaurants in New Jersey, in Pennsylvania, and in New York. I still handle all of my distribution routes. Of course, now we have employees,
right.
But I still handle everything. Still made in small batches.
Nice.
I haven't brought in those entities that mass produce because I don't want to lose the small batch quality. So I didn't really look to family and friends. I'm big on business. If it's got to do with business, I'm not involved with friends and family because they want to take shortcuts. They want to do this. This is a product that other people are going to be, taking in to their homes. I want it to be perfect every single time.
Nice.
And any mistakes. One of the things I also take pride in is any mistakes that we found early on. I couldn't put them on nobody else but myself.
That's right. Yep.
So that was my big thing.
Nice. All right. So coming up, like I said, August the 17th, I would like to invite you out. Definitely, I gave you a couple of flyers when you get ready to leave. Take some of the flyers with you. I would like to invite you out. Hopefully, set up a table because, like I said, no more simply for me. This is the new sweet honey lemonade for me now. So I'm going to put in my order for a couple of cases instead of spending $3.99 or $4.25 for Big Simply. I can get my cases, store them. Now, let's talk about storage. Now, when you buy your cases and you have your sweet honey lemonade, where do you normally store? Do you have to store it, refrigerate it immediately?
You don't have to, but I always recommend storing it refrigerated because it just tastes so amazing, cool. Chilled, served better chilled. But the shelf life is 3 months.
Nice.
And we've had it tested. We've had, we've sent it out to labs, and have gotten 2 independent in 1 state, just to make sure that all the specs are right.
But you food service certified, so of course you know the criteria that it has to follow. Like most people, you said 3 month shelf life. Most people that would go over their head, but I understood exactly what you meant when you said 3 month shelf life. That means that you can only use it for 3 months. Now. It's like you don't want to keep it for 3 months, but you want to have it in that usage cycle for 3 months to make sure that it's gone. But as we can see, I tried it. What was it? Friday night or Saturday night? I tried it, and I mixed it with tequila. Because tequila is another alcohol that does it. If you have diabetes or sugar, stuff like that. I'm not that I have it, but I want to keep a monitor on it. So I don't drink Hennessy. I don't drink a lot of different liquors because of all of the sugar. But tequila is my shot. That's my shot. And when Natasha, she was like, "Well, strategy, you want to try some of this?" And I was like, "Yes." What'd you make? Because she's always making creative stuff. She's right. She's dope, super dope. And she's like, "Strategy, I want you to try this." But I had already tried the lemonade with Chef Shayna prior to that.
Okay.
So I didn't know she was sneaking it in the drink until she told me. She was like, "You got to try this," because then she said, "Yeah, the guy is on his way," but I didn't know it was you. That's all right. So boom, so she makes my drink, and I said, "Okay, what is this?" She was like, "Oh, it's a sweet honey lemonade." I said, "Oh, the one that I tried from Shayna." She said, "Yeah." Because you couldn't. The mixture of Shayna's catfish and the sweet honey lemonade was, it was hidden.
Gotcha.
But you didn't know. You know it's a lemonade, but you know it's a catfish too. So it's like both flavors hitting your palate at the same time. But it caught me off guard. Any other flavors other than the sweet honey lemonade?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm doing some tinkering in the laboratory, for a few friends of mine, to see if they like what I come up with. I've already started taking in some orders for different flavors, but I really wanted to saturate the market with this first.
Yes.
Get this out there, so any other flavor rollouts will just be easy.
Nice. Yeah, because I could see some watermelon.
Oh yeah.
I can see some pineapple.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
see a couple of them. I can see a couple of all naturals coming right out
Some
of this.
agave and lime.
Yes, there you go.
Mhm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Because the juice life is probably the best life you're probably gonna live. I mean, natural juices and natural foods and fruits. I think that's something that I think needs to be more reiterated in our community. Because everybody want to go have a good dinner and eat at Big Mama house and
Mhm.
have some collard greens and candy yams, but like these times and these days, we kind of get a little more health conscious about what we put into our bodies.
That's right.
And I think it's very important that we, TP love his Coca-Cola. I can't shun him. I don't see him drinking all the time, but when I bring him food, I make sure I bring him a nice cold Coca-Cola because I know that's what he likes. So now we're gonna put him on to the sweet honey lemonade and let him try that out and see how much he likes that. So I think you brought a couple of samples with you too, right? So that's the part. That's the perks of being a radio DJ at Gynesis Radio. We always got, we got people that brings us, samples and things of that nature. So here we go. Last time we had the ice cream. TP, I'm gonna pour you a little cup of this right here so you can try this out. Bring it over there to you. It tastes like that sweet North Carolina lemonade that you used to, the big girls make, down there in Greensboro, with the red dirt at.
Yeah, man. I used to eat that.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Remember? It was a mud pie. It was a mud pie.
He said, "Oh my God, he don't know nothing, man. Where you from, man?
New York."
Oh man,
it was a mud pie. So you ain't go down south with your cousins.
Nah.
Your cousins, they make a good mud pie.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Mud pie. Okay.
Good mud pie. You ain't got to eat the whole thing, but you better act like you ate some of it, or you ain't coming back next summer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's all right here.
Appreciate it.
It's all right here.
Appreciate it.
You could taste the honey. As soon as you drink it, you taste the honey in it.
And it's not overpowering.
It's not overpowering. It's not like a taste where it's like just.
It's refreshing too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is quickly becoming the drink of choice for those family gatherings. That's one of the reasons we started doing shipping. They can go right on our Instagram and put in their order. They can email us, put in their order, call us, put in their order, and we ship.
Because the telephone number is right there. Number is right there. So Gathers and Grimble Beverage at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or you can hit them up at 908-409-3647 for all your inquiries and your orders. You can place them on there, or you could also follow them on Instagram as well, at Gathers and Grimble Beverage on Instagram as well. And put in your orders, man, because like I said, this is refreshing enough to drink through the rest of the summer. Because remember, as a DJ, we lose a lot of liquids.
Right.
And to replace those electrolytes, you can't really actually drink water.
Right.
Water is only going to give you a certain amount of electrolytes back. So having a direct source like a lemonade, you can even taste it. It automatically gives you like a little rush, quick little rush, a sugar rush. I guess that's what they call it, right?
Without the sugar, though.
Without the sugar.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And it pairs well with any alcohol. Like I've paired it with so many different alcohols, and I'm not a drinker per se, but a lot of bars and lounges are now ordering it.
Right.
Because it just pairs well. It goes nice on the bar.
I gotta bring you to Q's Cigar Lounge next.
Already been there.
Okay, so cousin Q.
Yeah, Q's he's on
vacation.
Yep.
See how close you are with the family. See, that's big right there. You right there with Shayna. You right there with Tasha. Now you're right there with Q. And fortunately, we brought you to Gynesis Radio today, so you're part of the Gynesis Radio family as well.
Appreciate it.
And like I said, this is something that you can drink throughout the course of the summer. Like I said, as a DJ, you lose so much liquid. To replace it, you can grab a Gatorade or you grab something else, but this is all natural. You could just drink this, and replace those electrolytes. You can taste the honey as soon as you drink it. The lemon is not too sour because of the honey. Yeah, and then you could probably eat a good meal with this.
Oh yeah.
You probably have a good meal with this. It's like I said, I had the catfish and the French fries that day, and I had one of the lemonades. So
This goes
And it
well. This goes well with almost anything. This
Perfect.
is on the kids' lunch boxes on the way to school, everything. And I also want to let people know, if they're in the area, they can go and pick up their own bottles right off the shelf, right out the cooler at DW Dogs.
Okay,
That's my brother's restaurant.
Oh,
right on North Portland.
We just had lunch from DW Dogs. We got some dirty dogs from over there. That's my brother.
They go well with dirty dogs.
That's your brother.
That's my brother.
Oh man. Man, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, DW. That's one of our spots. When we go there, TP, what was the last month we had them for lunch?
Yeah,
we had
about
the dirty
3 weeks ago.
Yep. Yeah. I go over there also. That's good brother right there. Very good brother. So
Jake, that's my boy.
Yes, sir. So that's dope. So they can pick up the sweet honey lemonade actually at DW Dogs.
DW Dogs and also Goldberg's Bagels.
Okay, nice. Another one of my spots. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Be in the loop. Everybody, East Stroudsburg, like I said, Pocono area, Tobiana area. Make sure you check out and look up Sweet Honey Lemonade. Make sure you check it out because, like I said, this is something that you can drink during the summertime. It's very refreshing. And then in addition to that, you might want to have this at a nice little family gathering, backyard cookout, backyard boogie. You'll definitely see Brother DJ with us August the 17th at Dansbury Park. He's going to pull up and show out with some lemonade for us that there. Hopefully I can get you there, get you a little spot over there also. This is going to be a hot day out there.
All right.
16 more days, CP, 16 more days. We're on our way to the countdown, the official countdown for unity in the community. A lot of exciting things going on, and I'm getting ready to take me a box of flyers. Get ready to start tossing those out, putting them on people's windows and doors and all that stuff, and get them ready because this is our third year in a row of a DJ, and we really are trying to do our best to service the community and bring the unity in the community together and get people to get involved in what's going on in East Stroudsburg, get them involved and informed, in regards to some of the things that are going on. We are now calling East Stroudsburg the seventh borough. Excuse me for speaking and saying it, but we are calling it the seventh borough because we see the diversity that's here now. Everybody from New York, New Jersey, Brooklyn, Queens, everywhere is coming here now. So I want to try to make sure we get some more information out there.
So what's the sixth borough?
Well, the sixth borough is Far Rockaway.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The sixth borough is always going to be Far Rockaway.
I don't want no problems. I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah. Well, I am from Queens, so I got to.
Me too, Queens Village.
Okay, so I got to shout out the sixth borough. I mean, rest in peace to Stack Bundles and Chicks Drugs. Those are my brothers, so I already had it in, we had it injected that we were going to call it the sixth borough. So
okay.
My apologies.
And Eastburg is now the seventh borough.
Hey, let's go. Okay. Yep. So, big shout out to everybody.
We don't want the riffraff though.
Hey, listen. It's some things popping off, man. There's some things popping off. I was on my way here and I got stopped because I'm actually on my way to Astoria tomorrow. We having a twin building day. It's every year we get together. Okay. All of my homeboys and everybody from my building. I went to elementary school and everything. We do it every year. This year we coming back and we do it. So I get to take some lemonade. Okay. Also to them. Hopefully I'll definitely get to take some. But I was just calling just make sure I had the coordinates right, and they said that there were 2 New York City police officers that were just shot in New York City today, out in Brooklyn. So the city's gonna be crazy. So if you have to go to the city this weekend, please, careful. Keep your head on the swivel. Be careful. Make sure you watch your surroundings. There's no telling what's going on in the city right now, but that's why we moved. That's why I moved to the Poconos. I moved to the Poconos because I wanted a different lifestyle for me and my family.
And you got it.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. I could always go to Mott Avenue. Well, they closed it. But I'll always go to Mott Avenue and get me a White Castle, but they closed that White Castle on Mott. So I got to go to your side, the Queens. Go to your side. So. Yeah, but they're definitely familiar. But what part did you say over there? Queens Village. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. That's that side. Yeah. Went to I went to William Cullen High School in Queens. If you're old enough, but I don't know if you're old. You ain't as old as I am.
I don't know how old you are though. So
you ain't as old as I am. But Queens definitely good borough to grow up in because the diversity that we grew up around. Definitely a lot of diversity out there, and it kept you with those creative juices because you were always inspired by something around you. their music or whatever.
Not only that though, back in the day when we were coming up,
Mm-hmm.
it was so much different because everybody looked out for everybody.
Right.
It
Absolutely.
wasn't like now.
Yeah,
The kids had respect for the senior citizens.
Yep.
Everybody mother was everybody mother.
Yep,
Your mother was everybody mother.
That's a
My
fact.
mother was everybody mother.
That's a fact.
So
And it's funny. And it's funny because most people, you would think that those lessons would stick around for most of us, and they have, like for our age bracket,
Right.
for our bracket,
Right.
we that ingenuity and that creativity is still there, still amongst us. But just to say the same thing, like who would shoot a cop? Like I don't know. And the safety of those people, those law enforcement officers, I hope they're okay. Their family members gotta be with them, definitely. And because it's crazy stuff going on every day. But
that's why we need it.
Yes,
that's why we gotta give back.
Absolutely.
That's why we gotta have these community days and days in the park and stuff like that. Because there's still one or two or some young people that's looking for role models.
Absolutely.
That's looking for somebody to show them that you don't have to be the hood because you grew up around the hood or in the hood.
Right.
You can actually be more than the hood.
Absolutely.
And so that's why we give back.
Yeah.
We just did ESU football camp.
Nice.
Me and my brother, we held it down.
Yes, sir.
Single-handedly.
Yes, sir.
Or double-handedly, because we two of us. But,
yes, sir.
Giving back, and we saw kids from New York, kids from New Jersey, kids from all over. But they weren't fighting. They weren't cussing.
Yep.
Our kids, their kids, all kids. But they were in an environment where they were fostered to be safe, to be respectful, and that was a big deal.
That's dope. Dope.
And
and we need more of that. We need more of that in our communities, in our inner cities. Like you said, have more mentorship programs.
Yeah.
And the fact remains that I don't always want to hint and just make it just that simple, but there is Black businesses in East Stroudsburg, such as yourself, such as DW Dogs, such as Mad Apples, that are helping the community. Like you guys are actually going out. You're not just just gathering money for selling lemonade.
Right.
I've also heard of you guys donating lemonade to different schools and stuff like that. I think the Mavericks, I think y'all did something with their track and field last year. A lot of different things. And to me, like I said, that's the purpose of us being here, to give back and to show other kids, like, listen, that little lemonade stand that you and your friends created, to sell, little cups of lemonade. Look at it now.
Right.
Look at it now.
Right.
It's a whole entire company with a billboard, with a banner, with a hashtag, and it's an actual business. And who knows where that creativeness came from? It may have came out of a testimony. It may have came out of a situation. It may have came out of something that you were going through. You said you had to. You know what? I'm getting ready to start my own company. And these are the stories that I want people to hear. These are the stories that I want people to tune into and get that type of understanding. Because it's not getting any easier out here.
It's not.
And you're gonna have to find your way at some point in time. I think COVID was probably one of the best examples that we had. Yep, to let you know. Yeah, I'm gonna take some more. I'm gonna make sure I get some more lemonade. And definitely gonna invite you back as a friend to the show. Please make sure you come back to the show so we can get some more of this lemonade. And again, make sure that you tap in. Gathers and Grimble Beverage Company. Make sure you follow them on Instagram for your sweet honey lemonade. Get ready for some new flavors coming out because the fall is coming. So you may get some guava, mango. You don't even know what might happen with this sweet honey lemonade. Look forward to that. I'm getting ready to put my order in now before I leave the station and make sure that I'm good. No more Simply Lemonade. Sorry, Simply, you lost.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. And later on, I'm gonna have this with some tequila. Once I get to 1836 Saloon tonight, I'll have a little sip of tequila along with my lemonade. I'd rather have it that way than have it the other way. And make sure that everybody tunes in next Thursday night. Make sure you absolutely tune in next Thursday night. UTSL Network will be back. Of course, hopefully my co-host, she'll be back. She'll be coming back from Jamaica, hopefully by then. And we'll have some more announcements in regards to August 17th, Unity Community Day. That's coming up. 16 days away. We are on the official countdown. Hopefully everybody's ready to put your get your lawn chairs together. TP, I got another text and call again today from Jay Chosen, just checking in to make sure everything is good. I told him we locked in for the 17th. Everything's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to have a good time out there. Live performances, official back to school giveaway, book bag giveaway, community event. I think I'm still working on some other things, some more surprises to bring to East Stroudsburg that day, along with my brother TP and my brother DJ Rudd. Looking forward to that. Also, make sure tonight you tap in as well. 1836 Saloon, as we continue on. It is half price on wings tonight, open mic Thursdays, along with karaoke Thursdays. Yours truly, DJ Strategy on the ones and twos, the voice of the Poconos. We'll be in the building tonight. Make sure you stop by, get your wings half price, and see some live performances. We got live artists coming out tonight, be performing, and it's going to be a nice humid evening. So we'll be indoors tonight. So make sure you pop in, pop out. I want to give a big shout out to my son, Emmanuel. Congratulations on the new grandbaby in the family. Congratulations, Manny. Yes, he did it. Yeah. And big shout out to my big sis. My big sis is in town all the way from Queens, New York. Sugar Lanice, she's out here, so we're going to tap in, go fry some fish and shrimp right later on tonight. Then on our way to Astoria Projects tomorrow for the official Twin Building Day. I'll see all of y'all, my brothers. I'll see y'all tomorrow in Astoria Projects. Make sure you tap in. I'll go live, make sure I stream live a little bit so everybody can tap in. We'll be there. And we'll see y'all guys again soon. Another episode of UTSL Network is in the books. If UTSL is not on your radio, or Gynesis Radio is not on your radio is not on. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. God bless. Stay safe and peace.